Hey guys, so I just wanted to talk to you guys about yoga. I've been practicing for maybe even 4 years now, but I've been doing exclusively Bikram yoga for 2 years. And I'm gonna say that it never gets easy. It's always a challenge. Every day is different, and there's always something to improve in the practice. And more, I'm coming to realize that it's a meditation more or just as much as it is an exercise. So it's more of the mind than anything, than even the body. It takes a lot of strength in the mind to be able to do these things, like to get your foot over your head and all this stuff. And I'm not there yet. Who knows if I ever will be, but I'm going to keep, working towards that. So, if you believe that you can do these things, then it really, it's amazing. It's more that the mind over matter thing with a lot of this stuff. And even in daily life, this stuff translates over to, every part of your life. It's really been a great practice for me. And every day is a challenge for yoga. And but it's really, there's always that rewarding feeling afterwards, and you'd be amazed in the changes that you'll see with your body and in your mind too. It's all related and connected, and it's all a part of it. Our health is right in there with that. So what I was going to say was that I wanted to talk about the meditation part of it. So a lot of it is just being able to focus and concentrate on just yourself, and not to get let into those distractions that other people create or that we create ourselves. There's so many things and little habits that go on in yoga, and I'm one of them too. I'm not going to say I'm not a part of it, but where we distract ourselves from doing the best that we can just because there's something else to focus on. And it's hard because there's that pain. A lot of it has to do with there's the pain in yoga and exercising that we have to deal with, and there's no way around it. We can't take our minds off of that, but if we're able to not necessarily distract ourselves from it, but to push through that, to work our way past that pain, then we can reach another level of being fit, or mentally just centered and more balanced. It's a great feeling after yoga, and even during yoga, once you get your practice and your routine on. So one thing that I realize more and more is that yoga is a meditation, not necessarily just the type where you sit and chant or just go inward, but it does have a lot of those parts to it of just the basic meditation, but it's also incorporated with exercise. So what I was going to say with that is the more we're able to center our minds and just to free our minds of all these negative thoughts or even positive thoughts that maybe they're not suited for us. I'm not going to say positive thoughts are bad. They're usually they're usually helpful for the most part. But a lot of times it's really hard to free ourselves of those negative thoughts and those obsessive compulsive thoughts, like, what do I need to pick up at the grocery store later? Or, we distract ourselves from really truly living our lives in the moment when we do those sorts of things to ourselves and write our grocery lists in our head. And I've done that plenty of times, and every day is a practice, and every day gets better and better too. When I stick with the yoga, I've been going about 3 times a week now, and I've been running 2 times a week. So who knows, maybe I'll step it up a bit. Maybe I'll try doing running and yoga in one day and see how I feel. Right now I know this is right for me with my energy level, and I've been feeling good. So I just wanted to encourage you guys to stick with your plans of exercise or meditation. And meditation can just include being outdoors barefoot, and trying to silence your mind, or not necessarily silence it, but accept the thoughts that flow through your mind just as much as they, recognize that those are just the same as like a cloud in the sky, They're not, our thoughts aren't even ourselves sometimes. They're just a part of us that we can recognize and step back from. And once we can do that, I believe we can truly be at peace with ourselves, because, there's those negative things and those negative thoughts and there's those clouds in the sky, but do those really affect us or hurt us? And, the truth is they don't, once we can truly realize that. And the same with things people say about other people too. Those can feel just as hurtful, but in reality they're not. They are the same thing. So I just wanted to close with that, and and to encourage you guys to try Bikram yoga. It's it's like being in a sauna. For one, it's like exercising. For two, it's stretching. So it pairs great with other exercises that are really muscle building. And you do build muscles in this too. So, and then it's like a meditation all together. And I really love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little talk about yoga.